Good Saturday morning, racing fans. Mike here from horseracingbarns.com. 2 weeks to the Kentucky Derby. Wow, it's amazing. If you have a chance to get towards Louisville, the Derby Festival starts this weekend. It's incredible. It's such a good time. There's something to do almost every day. I highly recommend to take in some of the activities leading up to the Derby. And then the Derby itself, it's just an incredible event. There's no race in the world like it that I know of that I've ever been to. Not such a good day yesterday at Keeneland. That polytrack, I'm telling you, it's just tough. That's all I can say. Today's card is pretty good. We have the last Derby prep of the year, the Coolmore Lexington. That comes later in the card. Today's first race is a $30,000 maiden claimer for going 6 furlongs. My top pick's gonna be number 1, Watch Fire. Horse has had 2 brilliant workouts here at Keeneland. He does get the 1 hole for a first-time starter. It's not the best place to be, but this is not much of a field. Number 4 is the second pick, and it's Allen Tom. Julian Leparoux won 6 races yesterday, almost won 7. This horse was claimed by Brad Cox in his last race. He's 25% off the claim. He's going to be the favorite. He's going to be tough. And lastly, number 6, Pike Star for Michelle Nehe. Michelle's a sneaky good trainer. This horse has been running at Gulfstream on the grass, moves to polytrack, puts blinkers on. So 1, 4, 6 in race 1. Race number 2 is a $30,000 claimer for 3-year-old fillies exclusively. This is at 6 furlongs. My top pick in here is going to be number 8. Don't Get Mad, Alexis. James DeVito claimed this horse last time out for 30, and he's running him right back for 30. Horse has had success at the Woodbine Polytrack. He's one of only two two-time winners in the race. I'll make him my top pick. My second choice in here is going to be number 2. This one's for Jody. Here we go again. Mike Maker and Julian Leparoux. He claimed this horse for 35. They broke its maiden for 22.5. Now he jumps him up. Broke its maiden on grass. My other choice in here is going to be number 7. Medieval Cat, Kenny McPeak. Big dropper. He won 2 yesterday. He claims he's going to have a nice weekend. This could be one of them. Like I said, this horse taking a big drop. Its numbers aren't very good, but you'd hate to have him beat you in a pick 4. Race number 3 is a maiden $50,000 claimer at 6.5 furlongs. My top pick in here is going to be number 2, Islet. Michael Stidham, well-bred filly, 3-year-old filly. First time out, ran the maiden special weight on 5.5 on turf. Just an even race. We're going to try her on poly. She's worked a couple of times at Keeneland. She'd be my top choice. My second choice in here is going to be number 8, Dad's Shooting Star. McPeak again with another dropper. This one, his comeback race at Gulfstream was not very good. Was beat double digits. Takes the logical drop. Julian Leparoux gets on this one, interestingly. Third pick in here is going to be number 6, Tap All Night. Joan Scott, this horse ran 3rd last time out for the maiden 30,000 and going along on the grass at Tampa. Shortens up. It's an angle I like. So we'll go in order 2, 8, 6. Race 4 is going to feature, it's going to be a starter allowance for $7,500 claimers. Horses have started for 75 or less. It's at 1 mile and 16th. This is going to be our single in our early pick 4. This is another Ken Ramsey, Mike Maker, Julian Leparoux. This horse is coming off 3 straight wins for starter 10,000. Gets what appears to be a very easy spot here to make it 4 in a row. Ramsey likes to win. He's protecting this horse. He's 6-5 morning line. Looks like a pretty hard horse to beat. We'll single him on top. Number 8 is Dowler. This horse used to be with Tony Reinsteller. It's won 2 races at Turfway going long on the poly. I'd give him a shot as a live long shot to fill in the trifecta. The other logical horse is going to be Whiskey Vixen. Jim Graham. This horse might get the jump on the 9, but I don't believe he's got enough class to beat the 9. But, you know, stranger things have happened. So in order, I'm going to go 9, 8, 6, with 9 being single. Race number 5 ends the early pick 4. It's an allowance race at 1 1/8 on grass, entry-level allowance. My top pick in here is going to be number 5, Sanchez. Very impressive maiden win, first time out at Tampa. Came home very fast and won going away. I kind of like that for a young filly. She's going to be my top pick. Second choice, number 3, Left a Message. Julien Leperoux. He's trying to end this meet strong. Horse broke its maiden at Gulfstream Park last time out on the grass. Pretty impressively. My third choice in here is going to be number 11. Call Me Nancy. McPeak again. This horse made its comeback race at Gulfstream, an allowance company. Finished an even 6th. It just ran around there very, very evenly. Probably needed the effort. We'll give him another chance here with Prado. And we're going to throw in number 1 here too. And that's Madeirist for Grand Motion and Johnny V. Broke his maiden at Gulfstream Park last time out. Came home. They walked early, and this horse came home pretty fast. Don't know that they'll have that same kind of setup this time, but one you can't leave out. So our early pick 4 is going to be an $18 play. It's going to be 278 with 268 with 9 with 13511, and that's an $18 play. And hopefully we'll be swimming in a little dough here so we can play this late pick 4 and the pick 5. And that pick 5 starts here in race 6. And it's another entry-level allowance race at 6 furlongs. My top pick in here is going to be number 5, Distortionata. Stidham again. Horse made his comeback race at Hawthorne on the grass. Finished a good 3rd. Probably needed that race. Has no polytrack experience, but horse has run 3 good races in a row. I think he's got to be my top pick in here. My second choice is going to be number 2, Sounds of the City. Alan Goldberg, a rare ship-in from New York. Horse broke his maiden at Belmont on the grass, sprinting. Gets Ramon Dominguez, who rode him when he broke his maiden. That's an interesting angle for me. I think you got to use him. And number 3 is Sovereign Crisis. One of the few multiple winners in this race. Chad Brown trains this horse. He finally got his first win with Day at the Spa 2 days ago. Castellano gets on this horse. I think you got to use him. 5, 2, 3. Race number 7 starts at late pick 4. It's a non-winners of 2 other than allowance at 1 1/8 on the poly track. My top pick in here is going to be number 4, Namaskara, Grand Motion, Johnny V. This horse was really on her game down at Gulfstream early on. She broke her maiden on Christmas Eve, come back in January and won another allowance race very impressively. Then kind of ran a so-so effort in its next start as the favorite. Safe Crossing won that race, come back and won again. He's kind of give us Philly a little break. She's definitely capable if she's on her game. I'm going to put her on top. She'll be the single in the pick 5. Number 6 is Annunciata for Michael Matz, and this is a Peruvian filly who won 9 races in Peru. She came to the United States, and I thought he put her in a stake race right off the bat. I thought, uh-oh, this might be a live horse. Well, she didn't run the jump. 2 subsequent starts, she didn't run the jump either. They moved her to grass. She goes wire to wire and pays almost $90. So I think he's figured her out. I would expect her to be on the lead, and I expect her to be tough in here at a price. My last horse in here is going to be number 11, Lady Aspen. McPeak again. This filly was eased last time out at Gulfstream, going a mile and 16th on dirt. She has polytrack history at Carrick Keeneland, a big win here, going a mile and a quarter. Obviously, that's not a problem. Le Peru gets on this filly. She's another live long shot. I'm going to go 4, 6, 11. Remember, my key horse is number 4 here. Race number 8 is the first of 2 stakes. This is the 5.5 furlong turf Giants Causeway, and this is an extremely tough race. I believe this is one of the toughest races I've had to meet so far. Very hard to figure out. These horses have taken turns, beating each other. I'm going to stick my neck out a little bit and make my top pick number 10, Grand Illumination. This is a Spicetown filly who Steve Margolds claimed for $15,000 last fall. He has won 3 races with this filly. He finally puts her on the grass for the first time, which she's got a pedigree that screams grass. She's going to be forwardly placed. She's a sneaky horse for me. I think you got to include her. My second choice is going to be number 6, Inspired. Alan Iwinski, Johnny V. This filly's won 3 in a row, all stakes. 2 at the fairgrounds, 1 at Gulfstream. I mean, she's speed. She's going to be out there winging. She's well bred for grass. She's going to be a handful, but there's some other speed signed on in there. My third choice is going to be number 2, Wild About Marie. All she's done is won 5 out of 8 on grass, all sprinting. She finished second behind Inspired last time out at Fairgrounds. With the speed that's signed on in here, she might be able to turn the tables on her. My choices will be 10, 6, and 2. Race number 9 is the Grade 3, Coolmore Lexington. This is for 3-year-olds trying to make the Derby. My top pick in here is going to be number 5, Golden Ticket. McPeak again. Manny Cruz. This horse ran a big second in his first trial against stakes horses in the Tampa Bay Derby. Looked like a winner turning for home. The other horse just kind of pulled away from him late, and I think that was all due to the experience the other horse had. This horse had just broke its maiden just a month before and was trying stakes company for the first time. I think he got a lot out of that. He's going to be tough. My second choice, number 2, Summer Front for Christophe Clement. What can you say? A horse is undefeated in 3 straight. 2 of them stakes. Ramon Dominguez comes in to ride this horse. Obviously, they like him a lot. He's been working well at Payson Park. You can't leave him out. My third choice is going to be number 6, Holiday Promise, Todd Pletcher. He brings in his own jock here too, Junior Alvarado. Very interesting here. This horse was second in the Spiral. Went the day well. A good second. Made a nice run to get there. Obviously, the poly's not a problem. He came out and worked 2 good 4 furlong breezes here at Keeneland. I'm going to also throw in number 11, Gold Magilla. This is Graham Motion and Johnny V. This horse was 3rd the same day at Turfway in the Rushaway. Fast closing 3rd. Flashy Dresser, who won that race, has come back and won again. Gung Ho was 3rd in the Bluegrass. So it was obviously a key race. You can't leave these horses out. Going to go 4 deep. 5, 2, 6, 11. in that order. And race number 10 is a main special weight at the about distance of 7 furlongs, 184 feet. This is going to be my key horse in this pick 4 and pick 5. And I'm going to go with number 10, Atlantic Tap. This horse was the favorite in the opening day maiden race here at Keeneland. Caught the rail post, didn't come out of there real well. Got shuffled back, made a run up, and then just had nothing down the lane. It's come back and worked incredibly good. So the poly is something that this horse likes. Johnny V gets off, Castellano gets on. I don't know why that is, but that's not a problem for me. I believe you got to give this horse another chance, and you're going to get better odds. The second choice in here is going to be number 5, Fast Bobby J, who did beat the 10 last time out. Was a fast closing second. Not sure he'll get the same kind of setup as last time, but you must include him. That was a big race off the layoff. The third horse in here is going to be Mana Pools, and this is where Johnny V ends up. Jimmy Graham rode this horse last time. He opts for number 5. Johnny V gets on number 4. Just an even race at Fairgrounds, first time out. I don't know why the jockey moved, but got to go there. It's going to be 10-5-4 for me. So our pick 5 is going to be $18 play, 2-3-5 with 4, with 2-6-10, with 2-5-6-11 with 10. And our late pick 4 is going to be also an $18 play. And that's going to be 4-6-11 with 2-6-10 with 2-5-6-11 with 10. And those are both going to be $18. Well, I wish everyone good luck. 2 weeks out to the Derby. Just try to cash some tickets, and may the horse be with you all.